Hello there, and welcome back to this channel. If you are new here, welcome. We are so glad that you made it. So glad you made it. And we're going to go ahead and jump right into this video. I did have an opportunity this week to look at Netflix Jeffrey Dahmer story. I remember being a child when all of this came to. Um, but I really didn't get into the details until recently or this week. I even went back to some of the court TV recordings to look at some of the actual facts to see how and compared it with the Netflix special. Also, I was able to go out to eat this week. Saw a 7 or 8 year old girl showing out in the restaurant. I mean, like literally showing out where the parent had no control. This goes on a lot. Um, and that's something that I do want to talk about on today. We're not going to be on here long. But one of the things that stood out to me while watching Jeffrey Dahmer on Netflix was that his father kept blaming the mother for taking all of that medication back then, before Jeffrey was even born. The father blamed the mother. Even while she was pregnant, I remember him saying, why are you taking all of this medicine? You don't know how exactly it's going to affect the child, and that's the case so many times. Actually, one of the victims in the Jeffrey Dahmer special, the one that showed him the most attention was the deaf guy. And even his mother's doctor said the same thing. This is the reason why he is deaf and he probably will be deaf for the rest of his life, is because of some medication that you had while being pregnant with him. And that's the case today with so many people. um Sometimes it's hereditary. Sometimes it can be chemical reactions and chemical imbalances. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, lawyer, teacher, preacher, scientist, none of that. I just look at life and I put two and two together. But with that being said, sometimes it is the medication, sometimes it can be heredity, sometimes it can be the environment that we have our children in, and then sometimes it's just lack of discipline. If you don't raise your children, and or what are you raising your children to be? What do you see yourself, or what type of parent are you that mm, encourages your child to be the best that they can be, not only in school, not only in sports, but being the best person from the inside out that you can be. I see a lot of social media posts. I love social media. I'm not going to even front. I love it. But now you have a lot of children on there that curse better than adults. And when I see the reactions of the adults, we smile, we laugh. We don't comment that, this child shouldn't be cursing. This is a beautiful child. Why are such ugly things coming out of their mouth? But then when you do a closer look, you see that the parents are no different. The parents are using these words. The parents are the ones that are cursing and acting belligerent, not only behind closed doors, but in public as well. And so this is where we are as a society. And these are some of the things that I wanted to talk about. Speaking about the little girl this week when I went out to eat, she was about 7 or 8 years old. And I mean, she went crazy. She went ham in that restaurant. I mean, turning over tables and chairs, screaming. And it was all because she could not get her way. And it appears that a lot of parents nowadays are afraid of their kids. Whether they may not be afraid of them physically, but they're afraid of them not thinking that they're a cool parent, or not thinking that um they they they're they don't want anything to do with me if I don't see things their way. Thus, we are in the situation where we are in today. So without further ado, about 2 years ago, I witnessed an incident that took place at a local shopping center in my area. I got footage of it, and it kind of ties all of this in. This is part one of a two video that I will bring to you. And it just goes back to, the question, what type of child, what type of human are you raising for tomorrow's society? And the way that things are going, if we don't take a little bit more time, love, and discipline with our kids, I'm scared to see what the next 20, 30, 40 years look like. Are we even going to exist at that time with the way that things are going? So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, y'all. Y'all know I don't get on here unless I got something to say, so I have something to say. I am here at Parkway Plaza in Winston-Salem, and I was in Beauty Touch, right? So as I'm in Beauty Touch, it's this little boy. He running around the store. He couldn't be no more than like 8 years old, y'all, for real. No more than 8 years old. He done stole his mama credit card, and not only have he stole his mama credit card, he was running through the car. They just had him on the back of this car. Now, here's another officer that has come up. Why? Because they can't get the little boy to be still in the car. He I don't know if y'all can see. He in red. The police act like they scared of him, too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to handle everything. But it's crazy. This little boy cannot be no more than 8 years old. And he's calling his mama all kind of B's, hoes, stole her credit card, running through Parkway Plaza, and people act like they scared of their own children. Listen, I don't know. See, that's what's wrong with our children. We need to beat our children, because if we don't, they can't wait till 5 more years from now when this little boy is acting the same way and they can do what they want to do with him. This don't make no sense. The mama can't get no control. Look, they don't know whether to stream time or what. It's embarrassing. Now, everybody just sitting out here looking, because it's embarrassing.
I can't move it now.
Look, he's still acting up inside that car. Now, that's a crying out shame. Here we go. Look at him. They got to take him by the feet. Look at that. Look at that. He need listen. Can I have him for 5 minutes? I just want him for 5 minutes. You hear me? I mean, I'll be calling my cousins, brothers, uncles, and everything, telling them to bring the best extension cord. This is extension cord. This is what it needs. Look at the little boy. Look. Look. They can't do nothing with him. They can't do nothing with him. Look at that. He can't be no more than 8 years old, y'all.
Well, this the little boy that was out here playing with the little cat room.
Yeah, he tripping. He gone. He done called his mama all kinds of names.
Oh, word up.
Yeah. They can't control him. They've been trying to get him in the car for 10 minutes. This don't make no sense. A whooping. See? A whooping. A couple of them. He don't need no medicine. He don't need no Ritalin. He don't need no diagnosis. He need a whooping. Look at this.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead.
For recording him.
Look, police keep coming. Police don't know what to do. They don't know what whoopings is. See, I want them for 5 minutes. It's turning me on. It's turning me on because I just want them for 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Boy, let me tell you. For each police car, it'll be a separate one. For each police car. This don't make no sense, y'all. I mean, people can't even get out. People stuck. Can't even get out because of bad little boy. Lack of discipline. Lack of discipline. He's still cussing. He cussing people out. Police scared and fragile because you know Black Lives Matter and stuff. They scared to do anything. I mean, they put him in restraints. They done had to get the restraints out on an 8-year-old.
your ass down.
See, they need uncles.
You need an older brother.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you talk to mom like that?
Yeah. Can't nobody get out. If I was the mama, I'd be so embarrassed. I wouldn't be embarrassed. I'd be going.
Older though.
Yeah, I'd be in the police car.
I was gonna say, don't be embarrassed.
No, I'd be in the police car. They'd be taking me away.
She look old.
And I asked somebody for a cigarette right before they put me in the car.
Definitely fuck him up. That was my son. I wish.
Vicky, I know that's right. I don't need 2 minutes. Honey, that'll be the best workout of my life. Do you hear me?
And y'all be a good visit.
Pookie, I feel you. I feel you. I'm telling you. I'll get my workout in. I'll put on my waist trainer. And I'll go ham. I'll lose all kind of calories and everything. We're going to do 60 seconds. How far can you go in 60 seconds? And I'm telling you, the sweat will be popping off of me and everything.
To the crazy house when they do stuff like that.
Yeah, we're gonna take him as a commitment, yeah.
Yeah, because you
His
remember,
mom called us and ran away from her
same
find her.
But
Yeah.
see, like, they gonna take him and let him out. He gonna be
No, they're going to drug them.
But they
And
gonna let
then
him out.
they're going to let them out, but they're going to drug them.
Yeah, they gotta give him something.
They're going to drug them. And see, that's not really helping. You know what I'm saying? It's the lack of discipline. Well, I mean,
She look older though.
well, she ain't from the old school. She must not be from here.
She damn sure ain't from.
Because we don't do that here in Winston-Salem.
Cause let me do that shit.
Your mama say something one time.
You know what I'm saying?
One time, she can just look at
She
you.
get whooped at school, nigga.
You see what I'm saying?
Talk
Act
to a
up.
teacher.
Act up.
Yeah, in class, mama pull up. She walk in class and goddamn go to work. Like everybody looking at you laughing. I can't say shit right now. Where the mama leave though? Man, he ain't trying to get in the car.
He ain't trying to get in the police car.
And bro, little niggas is strong.
I signed a waiver. I could get him in the car. I signed a waiver. I ain't Kayatete, or whatever you just said.
I said stop. I mean, no, I don't even know what you said.
They called his mama all kinds of names.
We obviously don't want to hurt him, right?
Yeah, facts.
That's why we have more than, several of us. We don't have to try to not hurt him.
Yeah, but I signed a waiver. I'll get him in the car.
He probably 90.
Yeah, he's probably like 90.
And I grab that nigga by his ankle and hold him upside down.
His mom wanted to discipline him.
Look, they can't even show.
Yeah, y'all would have been taking me away. Y'all would have been taking me away.
They're tired of saying shit.
They done put a straight body thing on him.
We'd have to charge her. She's, whooping his butt, like talking about like
So when he doing all that,
Well, my church said they got bail money for parents who discipline their children. Because I get out. I get out. My church family get me out, and I do a cash app on Facebook. Everybody support my cause.
There's a way to discipline your children the way the law says it.
like that, the law ain't shit.
Little boy,
Your kid doing
8 years old. It took 6 police cars to get him under control. His mama is in this van right here,
Take me to jail.
and she's scared of him. They done had the little boy on the back of this car, 1288, and he calling the mama bees, hoes, stole a credit card, and people timid, scared to whoop children, scared to discipline.
See, bro, that's why you can't do shit to your kids now.
Now they finna take him to the mental hospital, where they're gonna pump his bloodline and bloodstream with synthetic drugs that ain't helping nothing. He need a belt. So you have to put the fear of the Lord in them. You have to beat him like he on the cross. You have to beat him like he on the cross, and then you won't have no more problems, no more issues. Now they done took him away. They taking him away. Now the mama, I'm gonna see how long it's gonna take her to leave. I know she embarrassed. She should be embarrassed. Cause how you can't whoop your child? Police tell my son. She wanted to whoop him. No, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. I'm talking about get in the bathtub like baby oil type whooping. Like, I don't believe in extension cords, but this is an exception for an extension cord. You know what I'm saying? Because when they that bad, see, he listened to all this music and stuff, and it got him on a loose end. She's scared to leave. The police got to go comfort her. She don't know what's going on. Y'all, I'm saying this. Don't let your children do all that, because they just waiting. Now, see, the police was scared because they know he's a minor and he was 8 years old. So it took a lot of them to come so they could be real fragile and stuff with him. But wait till 5 more years from now when he like 13, 14, 15. Ain't gonna be nothing. Then we'll be sitting down there marching for something. We'll be marching because police brutality. We better raise our children and we better teach them respect. Ain't no way in the world. Y'all, everybody who's on here know good and doggone well that your mama would have beat the black off of you. Every day, every time she thought about it, it would have been beaten. Y'all, let's continue to raise our children the right way, because that was something. I mean, I ran through the beauty store, almost knocked me down. I should have picked. He was running from the police. I didn't see it until after he ran back out the store. But I should have held him down, and I would have whooped his tail then. Then, y'all would have had to, give me a couple of dollars in donations and stuff like that. I would have had to go into my IRA and stuff. But, it's for a good cause. It's for a good cause. Love y'all. Raise your children. This don't make no sense. Peace out. Okay, so there's nothing else for me to say. And this was taken almost 2 years ago. It's worse now. It's worse. And I understand. I'm a single full-time mom. I'm a single, only income, full-time mom. But when I decided to have my child, I wasn't looking for a baby doll. I was raising a child. So this is part 1. I'm going to turn this off so you can watch part 2. I had a lot of comments. I had a lot of views. I had a lot of questions that I had to answer. And so that will be the second video. So please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.